Hey friends, it's Mr. Ted. Let's talk about what you're going to find in your packet this week, okay? Alright, so first off, let's talk about our math. Um, so, in our math, you're going to see some yellow pages. You saw them last week also. The yellow pages are for practice. So, this is what you did last week. It is for you to practice to prepare to get ready for the test. Now, you don't have to turn it in. You don't complete it. I'm not going to grade it. But it's for you to help you, okay? So this is for you to help you remember what we did last week. I strongly advise you, I encourage you to do these, or at least do some of them, to remember, to practice your 3D shapes. So you'll be ready for the test. Module 18 test this week, okay? All right. So, and you'll also see in your packet the purple sheet that says Module 18 test, okay? So you'll see that in your packet. And I will be calling you to give you that test, so you don't need to do it don't do it by yourself, okay? All right, now this week's content, the new stuff we're going to learn. We're going to learn about measuring, okay? Measuring an object. 19.1, measuring an object, okay? The essential question says, how can you solve problems by drawing a picture? So here we have a picture of a jar of marbles, and it asks us to say, how can we measure this jar? What words can we use to describe this jar? Can we measure how long it is, how tall it is, how heavy it is, how much it can hold? We call that capacity, okay? How much can it hold? How many marbles can it hold? That's a way to measure. All these things are ways to measure, okay? So we're going to talk about measuring in this one, measuring jars, measuring different things, okay? It's to get you ready for the next packets, okay? So that's 19.2. We're going to talk about lengths. Compare the lengths of two objects, okay? Here we have two pencils. One is long, one is short, okay? Longer, shorter. One is longest, one is shortest. And the next one, height. Compare height. We see two chairs here. This is the tallest chair. This is the shortest chair. This one's taller. This one's shorter, okay? Then we have weights. We're going to compare weights. This boy's holding two objects. One is light and one is heavy. Do you remember equal schmequal and the seesaw? Which side was heavier, the side that was down or the side that was up? You remember? The side that was down was heavier because it falls down because it's heavy. The side that was lighter was up in the air. So this boy, in his hand right here, he has a block. The block is lighter than the book. Okay? The book is the heaviest. The block is the lightest. Light and heavy. Alright? Alright, so that's our math for this week. You also have some reading assignments in RAS Kids, so check your RAS Kids. Don't forget about social studies and science, okay? So here, I have your workbook. We're going to be talking about properties of objects on page 1, okay? So also in science, we're talking about small and big, colors, okay? Heavy, light, okay? Same things in science. So because these words we use in science as well. All right, the other assignment is changes from heat. How does matter change when it gets hot or cold? Ice gets cold, or water gets cold, it turns into ice. What happens when you put an egg in the frying pan? It turns colors, doesn't it? It changes texture and shape. Yes, it does. Okay, that's what we're going to be learning about in science. Okay, in social studies, I'm going to be making a video. It's about our neighborhood again, but this time the title says, okay, where are places located? Where are places located? We're going to use words like over, under, near, far, left, right, okay? And you have a RAS Kids book that you're going to read after this, okay, that talks about these words that we use right here, okay, called You Can Go. The book is called You Can Go. And I want you to talk about where different objects are located. And you use these words to tell, okay? So I see a car over there. Or the dishes are under the counter, okay? Or that tree is far away. Or that rock is near the tree. Okay, so these words we use to tell people where things are located. Okay, if you're going to give them, or give them directions. Okay, so see if you can give someone directions or tell where something is located. All right, that's it for this week, friends. I'll see you in my videos. Have a good week. Okay, work hard, have fun.